Hey you guys, this is Tracy Panase with the Just Between Friends sale in Lancaster, and I'd like to thank you for signing up to help at our upcoming event. If you are watching this video, you have signed up for either one of our public sale days, setup, or breakdown, and there's really very little training or preparation required for any of those shifts. The purpose of this video is just to give you the lay of the land and to give you some sales specific information so that you're comfortable when you arrive at the event. So just in general, we ask that you arrive 15 minutes before your shift. That will enable you to check in and check out at the team member table, which is located in the lobby at Lanco Fieldhouse. You will be given a name badge as well as an apron, and beyond that, it's just important that you wear comfortable shoes because you will be standing. If you are unable to stand during your shift, we will make accommodations for you. Just be sure to tell the team member coordinator if you have any limitations. It's a good idea to leave any valuables at home or locked in your car. We do not have an office at Lanco, so anything other than a jacket or your keys should be left in another location. And there will be water available for you, so if you need that during your shift, please do ask. So just in general, this is the floor plan for the upcoming sale. We occupy two large sports courts towards the back of the building, and this is the perimeter, and this is all going to be shelving units. You will notice that each of the shelving units has a category name as well as a section number. And I'll explain the section numbers in just a moment. The center area is all tables, and each of these areas is marked with a category as well in the section. And then over on this far wall area, this is the other side of the building, this is where our clothing racks are for girls, boys, and maternity. These two areas, girls and boys accessories, are also shelving units. Bobby's blankets, diaper bags, and dress-ups are on clothing racks. And then seasonal for the spring sale is tables. In the fall sales, that was racks of costumes, but for the spring sales, it's more like swimming gear and things like that that we would wear or use in the summertime. And then finally, in this front area, this is where we have our large items of floor toys. We have our yellow ticket area. That's any items that's physically too big to be carried through the line, as well as strollers and car seats. The hold area is right here, and then the registers are located in the front. So there's only one entrance and one exit, which is right here, and people will be coming in on one side and then exiting through the other side. This floor plan is attached to this training video so that you can download it. This is really the most important piece of the whole puzzle. So when you're on the floor, you can direct people accordingly. When we're doing setup or breakdown, we can tell you exactly where we want to place things, because in everything that we do, our goal is to be efficient and to be very detail oriented. So this will help you to achieve that goal. As I mentioned, something new for this sale are section numbers. So each area, whether it's a shelf, a rack, or a table, is assigned a section number. They're very large yellow signs, 1 through 22, and they go in like the middle of that area so that customers can easily find things, that consigners, when they're dropping off, know exactly where to place their items. And so we will be referring to section numbers throughout as well. Excuse me. Okay, and this is the glossary of our most popular items. This certainly doesn't encompass everything that comes to the sale, but this is the majority of items. So if, for example, a customer came to you and said, I am looking to find the little toy cash registers. It's alphabetical. You would look here, cash registers. That's in section number 7. And so it's easy to be able to tell customers where to go and they can find things. We will give you, if you're working on the floor, a copy of both the floor map as well as the glossary so that you're able to use this information to be able to share with customers who may need a little guidance. The basic duties are really what you do all the time. Just be friendly and helpful. We're providing good customer service, whether it's at setup, breakdown, or sale days. Everybody's in a hurry. Everybody wants to get in and out of there. And so your job is just to be calm and welcoming. Keeping things looking neat and organized at all times, that's really important, not only just for the physical appearance of the sale, but also for safety. If you're working one of the sale days, there are a couple positions that we always must have, and so we will assign you accordingly depending upon how busy we are and how many people we have. So that is generally a greeter, a stroller person, a couple of people in the large item area, and then hold. And then sometimes we combine these people. So sometimes the stroller person is also going to be in large items. The hold area could also be doing strollers. The name of the game is flexibility. So when you arrive, we will tell you where you're needed most. If you are working setup and breakdown, for setup, you may drop off your items before or after your shift with the exception of Monday. So if you're working on Monday between 9 and 1 or 1 and 5, drop-off does not start until 5. So if you're working that 1 to 5 shift, you're welcome to drop off at 5. If you're working the 9 to 1 shift, unfortunately, you're going to have to come back because we're just not set up. We can only enter the building at 7 o'clock that morning. So that's when you would be able to drop off your items outside of your working time. For breakdown, at Lanco, we have the unique challenge of both selling and picking up on the same day. That's something we have not had to do in a while. So we need to be fast and efficient. So if you're working the 3 to 9 shift or the 6 to 10 shift, you will be able to pick up your items, but not until everything is sorted, and that is generally at the conclusion of your shift because we're on such a tight time frame to be able to get absolutely everything out of that building has to go on Saturday night by 11 o'clock. So rest assured you will get your items. It just cannot be during your shift. That's the time that we're really working to get everything sorted. And that's everything in a nutshell. So I'd like to thank you again for helping at the sale. If you have any questions or anything that I can be of assistance to you with, please feel free to call or email me, and I will see you next week.